Hey guys, Folkvanger here with another Fire Emblem Heroes custom banner video. Last time we covered what I think the characters in Tokyo Mirage Sessions would look like if they were added to FEH, but today we're going with something a little more traditional, a seasonal banner. FEH's 2-month-long summer celebration has just started, so I thought that a Summer Heroes banner would be a great fit for this video. The characters on this banner are all from the world of Zenith. In other words, they're all characters who originate from FEH, with one exception. Just like last time, I'll be joined by my mint-stealing compadre, Melledoneus. Unluckily for him, I don't have any mints with me this time, so he's gonna have to make do.
Hey everyone, it's this guy again. You found me annoying last time, you didn't speak up enough and I'm back, so... yeah. Oh, cool skills.
Wait, when did you get... whatever. Anyway, unlike the last video, this video will not have spoilers for the game it's based on, since it's a seasonal banner with all existing characters. Now, without further ado, let's get onto the units, starting with the best boy himself and the love of my life, Alphonse. Where do I even begin with you, Alphonse? In all honesty, he was the entire reason I decided to have this custom banner be themed around summer and heroes from Zenith. This art by Flamingo Punch on Twitter, which you would have also seen on the thumbnail, depicts a volleyball-wielding Summer Alphonse, and with their permission I've been allowed to show him off in this video and design my version of Summer Alphonse around him. For this banner, Summer Alphonse comes to us as a colourless dagger infantry unit, sporting a hefty base 46 HP, an astonishing base 43 attack, the highest in the game if he were real, and a commendable mixed bulk of base 33 defense and base 26 resistance. Summer Alphonse's only drawback is his pitiful base 13 speed, but you'll soon see why that absolutely does not matter on him. It's clear that I made him very strong because of my attachment to him, but his stat line still has callbacks to the vanilla Alphonse's spread. Summer Alphonse's weapon is the Phaley Ball, a volleyball designed after everyone's favourite gift-giving channel hosting owl. Phaley Ball is a personal weapon for Summer Alphonse, but it only has 9 might and inflicts -5 speed. This is because Phaley Ball is actually a Brave style dagger, and, much like Reinhardt's Master Sword, can perform Brave style doubles on both phases. This allows Summer Alphonse to decimate his foes without needing to worry about being a very slow unit in a very fast meta. Of course, Phaley Ball also carries the standard Dagger 7 effect. Summer Alphonse doesn't come with an assist skill, but his special, Ignis, makes use of his base 33 defense to launch off 26 damage specials before buffs, but with 4 charge it'll be a bit hard to get off. That's where his A skill, Heavy Blade 4, comes into play. Much like Flashing Blade 4, Heavy Blade 4 deals 5 true damage per hit while also accelerating special cooldown. With Phaley Ball, Alphonse will double for 10 free damage, as well as making it easier to shoot off Ignis. To further assist this, Summer Alphonse comes equipped with Special Spiral 3 as his B skill. This allows Alphonse to proc Ignis in every combat once it triggers, assuming he gets the Heavy Blade acceleration. Needless to say, Summer Alphonse is sacked, so for his C skill I gave him Close Guard 3, which gives him a good support option for when he needs to fall back. Overall, Summer Alphonse is definitely the star of this banner, and for good reason. A stellar attack stat and commendable bulk mixed with a weapon that offsets his terrible speed and incredible special procs would make Summer Alphonse one of the best dagger units in the game, and a very unique one at that.
Here's Miss Sunshine herself, Sharina. Sharina? Let me check the pronunciation.
Sharina.
I'm not calling her that. Okay, so Sharina... So Sharina, the shallow swimmer, apparently never learned how to swim. Kinda unsurprising given how much she has her head in the clouds in the world of Wonderland, so she never really got to. Thankfully, when it comes to Black Goo, she's really good at staying afloat though.
Oh,
yeah, whatever. Starting us off, we have a mainly offense-oriented stat spread of 37 base attack and speed, which is looking quite powerful already. It looks like Sharina is keeping her namesake of being the speedy one of the Asker trio, and her HP of 45 is decent for soaking damage as an armored unit. However, with a low defense of 24 and a so-so res of 32, she looks to be mostly offense-oriented. Sharina's weapon is Dragon Floaties, a 16 might Dragon Breath weapon that denies follow-up attacks if she has any stat or movement buffs on her. Meaning if you rally the living Sunflower, she becomes Wary Fighter without the downsides. It's whack! Sorry, it's not just whack. It's whack! Her assist skill is Rally Up Speed Plus, which is pretty cool and scores well in Arena, but don't shrug her off just yet. While giving +6 speed within 2 spaces is a decent skill to have, she also has speed res bond 3, giving her speed and resistance +6 for being next to an ally. Because holy deja vu, she's running in the 90s with some serious Eurobeat vibes. But don't fodder her off just yet. She also comes with the uber premium skill Special Fighter 3, so if you were thinking of putting it on her, screw it, you have it. Enjoy it, you sick Armor Emblem sadists. And if that wasn't enough, Miss I can't choose between braids and ponytails also comes with Armor March, so she can zoom across the battlefield and spread the summer cheer by summoning a dragon like some Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist. Sharina is your typical speedy armored unit in the form of a green dragon. Actually, now that I think about it, she may be the first of her type. So I suppose it's not an oversaturated market. Why can she summon a dragon, you ask? Because Sharina glitched the game and is able to use a dragon stone apparently now. Now we're gonna go back to my boy Fulfinger.
Let me stop you for a minute there, partner, and allow me to explain why Sharina can turn into a dragon on this banner.
Instead of being a normal mannequin who transforms herself into a dragon, which Sharina clearly is not, she instead uses the magic inner tube that she wears to summon a dragon to stand behind her, similar to how the two fallen Robins summoned Grima, despite neither of them being official mannequins. I don't know where or how Sharina got her hands on this magic dragon-esque set of floaties, but she picked them up because she thought they were cute, and that's literally her whole reason.
I hope I cleared that up for everyone. Also, if you're wondering, the dragon that Sharina summons, at least in my imagination, is a scaled up version of the dragon model that Noe, Na, and Adult Tiki use, with its own original color scheme, since those dragons kinda look like leafy sea dragons, and I thought they fit the aesthetic of a beach banner better than the generic dragon model.
Yeah, what he said. Anyway, Fulfinger is going to talk about my favorite unit on this banner. Lucky bastard.
Next up, we have Summer Garn, a fan favorite waifu from the Kingdom of Moosebell. Normally, she's busy making sure levitating doesn't get lost, or getting her eyes burned off by her father, but for this banner she's taken up the traditional art of fire dancing, which is often performed on beaches or other tropical locations. For the purpose of this video, I've used her actual Summer Alt art, because this banner was made before they released these new units. But be aware that this is just for aesthetics. Our Summer Garn is quite different from the one we got in the game. Plus, she got that good anime titty though. As you may have guessed, Summer Garn is a refresher, though her class type of Lance Flyer makes her the first refresher of this kind. As most dancers go, her base stats are pretty low, but I've still given her commendable staying power in combat for those leg yarn lovers out there. Base 38 HP and base 31 defense gives her okay physical bulk, and her base 34 speed means she'll dodge a lot of common doubles, but her base 33 attack means she won't hit as hard as her vanilla form, and her base 14 resistance will give her a hard time against magic and dragons. Summer Garn's weapon is the inheritable Fire Stick Plus, a 14 might lance with no follow-up built into it. This allows her to break through any fighter or breaker skills she may come across, though since it's inheritable you might want to give it to someone else. Her support skill, obviously, is dance. No gimmicks on this one like in the TMS banner, this is just your plain old dance. She doesn't come with a special or an A skill, but her B skill, Blaze Dance 4, is just as scary as it sounds. Blaze Dance 4 will grant attack +7 to whoever leg yarn dances on, which is great by itself, but since it's inheritable, the Queen of Refreshers herself, Legendary Azura, will love this skill, as it combines with Prayer Wheel to grant +7 attack to all stats after dancing, while also freeing up Azura's C slot for skills like Guidance and Ground Orders. Speaking of C skills, Summer Garn's is Lance Valor, which is a skill still only available on Summer Robin. I tend to give my dancers their own Valor skills since it makes training a lot easier, so I gave Legion her own right out of the Summoning Stone. Overall, Legion is just a standard refresher unit with a unique class type, weapon and fly mobility to give her a spotlight of her own. That being said, her Fire Stick Plus and Blaze Dance 4 are skills with very powerful effects in today's meta, and it's up to you whether or not you let her stay and enjoy the summer, or destroy her for your own benefit like the King of Flames himself.
Introducing Hellbendy, who decided he wanted to trade rivers of lava for rivers of water, and he's used to the heat, so he doesn't need sunscreen. But damn, look at that bod. Oh lord, he coming. This boy is the buffest and chonkiest surfer you will ever meet. And no, the placeholder image from Heroes is not the same as this Hellbendy. Alternate timeline theory and yada yada wibbly wobbly timey-wimey stuff. This one's a real Chad. Sporting a badass longboard, albeit with a couple dings in it, and swimming trunks that can hardly contain his hotness, literally this is Moosebell we're talking about, he's gonna catch some waves and some hands this summer. Right off the bat, it looks like Hellbendy's got 1 point of HP lower than Sharena. Kind of embarrassing if you ask me, but I guess his whopping defense of 38 and res of 34 had to go somewhere. Hold on, is this guy an armored unit? Nope, he's infantry. That's... wow. That is actually really good. I could use this guy for tanking on abyssal maps. Not only are his defenses great, but he's got a fantastic 38 attack to boot, taking away from his already screwed 15 speed, because Dink and Flicka, that's just how life works. Hellbendy's weapon is Surf's Up, a movie about an emperor penguin being followed by a camera crew to compete in a surfing competition against other penguins, and learns more about life... hold on. Okay, wrong script. Okay, hold on. Okay, here we go. Surf's Up is a 14 might inheritable weapon that has no follow-up built in. Wait, what? Are you telling me this weapon comes with no counter and is inheritable? Holy Moosepil Mavericks, this guy just sealed his doom. People are gonna fodder this dude left and right, and he will never see the light of day. I mean... huh? Yeah. Okay, promote the unit. Okay, alright, I got it. What I meant was, this just made Hellbendy the best sword unit in the game to +10, and he's got prime stats and skills looking at this sword alone. Just slap quick riposte on his B-slot and he'll be the ultimate defensive blade, or surfboard, I guess. Hellbendy's special is Bonfire, no surprises there. His B skill is a new skill called Dual Strike 3. Dual Strike 3, okay, alright, hold on. Dual Strike 3, there we go. If unit's HP is greater than or equal to 70% and unit initiates combat, unit makes a guaranteed follow-up attack. Wait. Are you telling me this fool has Bold Fighter as an infantry unit? And it's inheritable? Son of a surfing sunbather, this guy's a gold mine. The gold mine for power creep. Yeah, that's where it's at.
Fun fact, this skill has made an appearance on my channel before, in my Awakening themed bridal banner, which you can watch here, but wait until this video is done.
Shameless advertising much? Anyway, Hellbendy's C skill is even res wave 3, the better of the 2 res waves because you can set up a turn before it kicks in, bringing his res up to a whopping 40. Look out, Sheeta, my boy's about to steal your place as the unit with the best res tanking in the game. Oh, she can't hear me, she has AirPods in. Overall, Hellbendy looks like a fantastic unit who keeps on giving. He is tanky, negates fighter and brave skills, and even has his own version of a mini bolt fighter. And he's infantry! My boy's making out most of the FEH roster with to be nothing but ankle busters, and he's certainly not bailing this ride. He may be a Benny, but he certainly ain't no Barney, if you know what I mean.
I don't get it.
Don't sweat it, man. It's just some surfer lingo.
The final unit from this banner is Summer Anna. Yes, I can hear you all cheering already. Finally, the love and appreciation our beautiful redhead deserves. But it doesn't end there. As the 5th unit on this banner, this makes Anna the free unit, appearing as a reward in a Summer in Zenith themed Tempest trial. The last 4 units were all participating in some sort of activity by the waves, but Anna's on a mission to bring home the bacon. She's been scouting the shore all day looking for the most beautiful shells, and she plans to auction them off to the highest bidder. Apparently, the summoner gave her this idea after teaching her the tongue twister, "She sells seashells by the seashore." For this banner, Anna takes the role of a red dagger infantry unit, much like Alphonse, but with a weapon color to match her signature crimson locks. This is a unit type only held by vanilla Flora, so it allows Summer Anna to have a unique niche among dagger units. In terms of stats, Anna's got a pretty basic speedy attacker stat like going on, with callbacks to her vanilla unit. Base 39 HP, base 20 defense, and base 28 resistance give her mediocre to good bulk, but her base 36 attack and base 39 speed are where she really shines, and she'll work well with almost any type of dagger. Speaking of daggers, Anna's is the inheritable Sand Dollar Plus, a seashell she found and became attached to after learning the name of it. It has 12 might and built-in no follow-up, much like the weapons of Summer Legian and Summer Hellbendy. Out of these, Anna is probably the best user of this type of weapon, given her already high base speed. Summer Anna doesn't have an assist skill, but her special skill is Glimmer, a basic special for hard-hitting speedsters and a throwback to her vanilla kit's Astra. Her A skill, Swift Sparrow 2, is another run-of-the-mill sweeper skill, but this is also the skill she has at max in her 4-star kit. So if you're one of the 5 people on the planet who isn't bawling their eyes out over this beautiful Anna ult that I spent so long making, you can always feed it to someone else as an easy Swift Sparrow. Summer Anna's B skill, Desperation, rounds out her other skills by allowing her to perform follow-ups when she's below the HP threshold. This gives Summer Anna a skill set that allows her to be useful right out the gate. A shout out to all you free-to-play legends out there. Overall, Summer Anna is a very simple unit who'd make a big impact based on her character alone. She's got something for everyone, whether you're an Anna lover or an Anna hater. I don't know who you are. Funny how the girl who's all about money comes to the game in all of her forms for free. And with that, we're out of time for this video. What'd you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below who you'd summon for on this banner, and what heroes you want to see up here next time. Before we go, a huge thanks to Flamingo Punch for allowing the use of their art in this video. All of their links are in the description. And as always, a huge thanks to Melledoneus for joining me today. You can find his channel in the end card. Got anything to add, Melee?
I can't taste these Skittles anymore. I feel kind of sick, actually. Hope you guys like the video, guys. I'm gonna be right back.
It seems my dear friend Melledoneus couldn't handle the rainbow, unlike yours truly. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and follow me on Twitter and Instagram at @Folkvanger, that's Folkvanger with 2 A's, for updates on when my new videos are coming out. And until the next video, I hope you guys enjoy your summer, or whatever season it is for you right now. I gotta drive Melee to the hospital to get his stomach pumped. See ya!
I'm glad to have you here.